What's up, guys? I am One Mega Man Fan. Welcome to another night of Chair League. Joining me tonight is the ever wonderful Stocktagon, aka Stock. There's his lovely picture over there. He will be with us in a few moments. He actually had to take care of something with his family real quick, so he will be right back over. I'm going to move that down some. So guys, tonight we are going to have a best of 3 for Chair League Division 3 playoffs for Thursday night. We are going to be going to Battlefield of Eternity for game number 1. And I am just working on getting the teams in here as we speak. And what we'll do is we'll get them filled in here, and then we'll move them all around to their proper places. Easy as pie, so to say. So hopefully Stock will be with me shortly, guys, like I said. And then otherwise, I'm just getting the teams in here, getting set up, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. This should be a exciting best of 3. Swap with him, swap with him, swap with him. Okay. Alright, guys. So, I'm just waiting on the readies, and as soon as we get the readies, we'll get going. Avalanche or Riot? I have no idea what that means, man. Avalanche or Riot makes no sense to me. Let me see. Oh, shoot. See, so Stock kind of popped in earlier tonight. We were chit-chatting a little bit, and he's like, hey. Oh, I'm like, hey, you want to cast? And he's like, yeah, man. So, I gotta adjust a few things real quick here. Okay, we're good there. Alright, guys, so what we're gonna do, I don't have... So I don't have Stock yet, but we have to get started. So we're gonna get started without Stock, and hopefully he'll pop in here in a minute. You're here for me, Stock?
I've been here.
Yeah, Stock's here. All right, guys. I'm gonna get the ready here from the team. Stock, how are you doing tonight so far?
Doing good. My ears were burning.
Why is that?
I could hear my name over and over again, I think.
Well, somebody didn't unmute their mic, so you know. That's what
I was just I had to eat a cheese stick.
Yeah, I ate like 10 chicken nuggets in the time you ate a cheese stick.
I have a family too.
Yeah, family.
You gotta understand, if you get a cheese stick, that means all the children will have cheese.
That's true. And then you're peeling cheese stick wrappers for 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
the immediate gray main ban.
I know, and we're gonna have House of Chez on the right. They do get the first pick and ban. The map was chosen by Elusive Gaming, and then
no either.
Nobody wants any race potential. They're just getting rid of all the race potential out of the gate.
Straight up Stukov. He's got great zone control on this map, so that's gonna be.
Yeah, it's like I was hoping for more insta-locks. Like, we know what we want, and we're just going to take it. And who cares what the other team's taking?
Stukov is not bad at racing either.
He's got a high. I mean, his melee, his DPS for his autos is like the highest in the game.
It's really slow. Man, it hits hard.
Yeah.
Varian Ariel. Does that take Varian, or is that Smash Varian?
I'm going to assume tank. The Ariel's a bit of a weird pick. She got the nerf on her healing. She can't heal quite as often. So,
but she can heal off. She gets more hope from auto attacks if she takes that talent.
That's true.
So she can't she has more consistent healing versus being able to blow up with incredibly great amounts of healing.
And then they noob Kael'thas, so they're concerned about dive heroes. because neither one of those are really say race to me.
This to me screams zone because you have a Nubrak 2 CC plus Cocoon plus Kael'thas plus probably Phoenix plus like a Stukov silence. I mean, to me, this just screams like zone control.
Yeah, I wouldn't be entirely surprised, if I'm being honest, if we are seeing like a 2 teams just go into let's kill each other and zone comps, which should be kind of funny.
I'm a little confused with the Oriole because usually the Varian you want to go with like maybe like an Uther.
Cho'Gall.
Well, they had the Oriole and they had to open with Varian, so that was a possibility.
I got an LOL in chat, so I'm assuming that's where they were looking. I'm assuming. This.
Yeah. See, but I'm not sure why you banned Cho'Gall because you have it in rack, and if they pick Cho'Gall now, you have 2 picks to counter that.
I know.
Like, take Cho'Gall. That's fine. We'll do a Nubarak and Leoric and Malthael.
You know, some people just don't like playing against Cho'Gall, though.
It can be a little frustrating if you have a good pair, a good duo. But like if you keep the levels even, Cho'Gall usually doesn't get out of hand.
Yeah,
Cho'Gall, it's when he gets ahead of you, then he's like a freaking beast.
Exactly. If he gets ahead, you're screwed. Malthael or Tannis. That's some race right there.
Man, look how melee heavy they are, though.
Yeah, and neither one of those heroes. Well, Malthael's okay as a battery, but Artanis is not a great battery.
But I'm just looking at this versus Kael'thas. I'm like, you would pick 3 melee into Kael'thas?
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
And the Stukov just screams problems.
I know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Nubrak
Exactly.
Won't be so happy,
We'll see.
Nubrak's not going to be taking that well.
Yeah, they're going to have to go with something from maybe a Sonya. Dahaka Kerrigan.
You know, I've been seeing Kerrigan on this map. Do you know why?
Why?
Here we go again.
No, I'm honestly curious. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea why.
But it does lead to zone control, if you think about it. Because, look, you have a 4-man defense between Stukov, Kael'thas, and Nubrak Kerrigan, plus Dahaka side-soaking. Like, to me, it's a very defensive comp. Versus the Malthael or Tannis says, I want to race it and be aggressive.
Yeah.
With a Chromie to poke out, like, one's a much more defensive than the other one.
I mean, this was a quick draft. This was, what, like a 7-minute draft? What time is it? Yeah, this was a 7-minute draft. That is extremely fast. But they got Portrait Synergy, so they win right there in my book. Both teams win.
I don't know. Dahaka's, I think his is.
Oh, no, he went Vikings, not the chicken rooster thing.
The lunar rooster? So we have Roosters versus Pakamaris.
Tyrael Pakamaris.
Oh, Tyrael Pakamaris.
I know, there's cool ones. Alright. So we have Chair League Division 3 Thursday night finals. On the right hand side in red, House of Chez. On the left in blue, Elusive Gaming. And interesting, it looks like you may have the Malthael in the solo lane against the Artanis.
You mean the Kerrigan?
No, I think, or against the Malthael against the Dahaka. Dahaka should be their solo laner.
Malthael kind of rips Dahaka though.
I know. So that's gonna be tough for Dahaka. He's gonna have issues.
Yeah, that's gonna be the most happiest things. But nice to see Kerrigan again. It's been a while since I've seen her.
Yeah, we'll see. If she can't land her combos, she's basically worthless here. So we'll see how well Kerrigan does.
That's kind of mean to say though, because like if you're like, oh, if I make you see if I don't land my combo, I'm worthless. Like,
well, but Kerrigan is though. Like all of her damage is based off of getting that combo, so she can get her autos in. Like without that, she's severely weakened.
Yeah.
Dahaka did go top.
Like, look at that.
That was
CC,
a good combo.
Though. And the silence and the variant, like,
yeah.
Oof, that was disgusting.
So first blood over here to the side of House of Chez. Small XP lead. Top lane. Even so far, it looks like.
I'm a little surprised to see
Oh,
that.
Ariel. Yeah, Kerrigan can land her combos. They're going to have a rough game. That's right there. That gives you the answer. She can land her combos. We're good.
Life's good, man.
That's what I worry about when I see a Kerrigan on a map like this, is if she can land her combos. Because, like I said, you can't land your combos, you're not any help.
The only problem is at 10, though. Varian will have taunt, which may mess with Kerrigan.
Yeah, but if she's going the storm, she'll be fine. As long as she's not going her ultralisk.
Oh, the damage on Artanis is just incredibly.
Oh, and
very
the chain
focused.
bombs.
Yeah, melee heavy, man. That's going to be terrible. All right, let's see who's going to race, who's going to defend.
Well, it's going to be a tough race for the side of Chez, just because they don't have a ton of DPS for the Immortal. Mattheo's Hearthing, I'm not sure why. He has over half mana and almost full health. Interesting choice.
He's playing very conservatively. He's really worried.
Yeah. And they're
I'm
going
not
to
sure
race
about,
out the second
like-
half? They need to be ready for this.
Oh, this Immortal's going down very quickly.
Yeah, the question... Artanis isn't on the Immortal.
He's getting there, just
I
taking
know.
time, I guess.
I know,
but
but
the problem
they-
is it's too late.
Exactly, they needed to have him on there ASAP. That's their main source of damage next to Matheo on the Immortal.
It's not a completely over the top Immortal. I mean, it's still pretty early in at 240 with less than half of the shield, so
Yeah.
it won't be too bad. But front wall is definitely going down.
Oh yeah. Well, the poke from KT and then the zone. From
Uh-oh, too far out. Oh, bad combination because of the CC happening.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have a tough
They got
time
each
here.
other's, they got each other's way. Look at the front wall. They probably get well too. I'm not sure if they'll actually get beyond that.
If they get a pick here, they'll be fine. There's the combo onto... Oh, a three-man silence! They're on the chase. Ariel with the whip.
for the save.
She's...
Ariel's passing the disease.
That's gonna be the fort. Oh, Matheo with the jukes.
Goodness.
Jukes for days, but I don't think the fort makes it out of this. Yeah.
No, it won't. I think they lost too much life too early there with that big pull into the silence.
Yeah. And again, Ariel's gonna have a hard time healing him because nobody's really a great battery for her.
Maltha's only one, which he'll be better at 10, but the thing is the siege potential, like the zone control I was talking about, it's hard to push into him because you gotta go over the silence, the stuns from Nubarak and Kerrigan, and the pulls and the Kel'Thas. Like, it's just something you don't want to really fight into.
So a level lead or so for the
And
side
I would say the
of
dive
Chez.
isn't all that strong necessarily on blue team.
Oh, they're going in on the Haka here. He's gonna back off, but his team's right around the corner. Ariel way too far up. May have an issue getting out here. There goes the full CC chain. Yep. Matheo's going on the KT. I don't think he's gonna get the counter kill though.
No, he won't. Can't do enough.
Oh, the B steps.
Malthael's doing pretty good. No, he's dead.
No, he's dead. Went just a wee bit too deep.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. Well,
Went wee all the way home.
yeah. So far, Chez is looking good. We'll see what happens when 10 gets around, because 10 does change things for teams.
Yeah, the problem is they're already at 8. They're already more than a level ahead.
I know.
And with the camp on bottom and Dahaka on top, I mean, this is a good spot to be in.
Repent before my wrath.
Let's see how they decide to split this. Are they going to go for the engage? Yeah, they're going for it. They have the 7 talent advantage for a couple seconds.
Grumly's trying to get some damage in. Artanis goes for the swap. But this is a Kerrigan will be fine because Varian's not a real hero yet until 10.
Yep. Mattheo's soaking bottom, so I know it's a 4v5. Nice Chromie combo.
Oh,
on
Nubarak
Stukov.
ties into the back line. But oh, the damage!
Ariel can't heal!
Right into Stukov.
Ariel couldn't heal her. She was silenced from Stukov, but that was his death
the
too.
doing some work, but man, Kel'Thas is probably gone. Varian's got him with this cooldown. Oh, protection! There's thank you. Yep.
Shove.
There goes Kel'Thas. One attack.
No.
Nothing.
All right, they got to get on this Immortal. Mathael died, but they still have Artanis. So it's a 1-for-3 trade. Gonna bring the XP back closer together, so that's good for Elusive here, and they're gonna be able to get this Immortal down to halftime with the Artanis. Ariel was in trouble for a second. I don't know if she didn't realize she was standing in the Stukov silence. And, yeah, she couldn't drop her heal, so she was trying to get out. There's the engage, though. Heavy drop, and that's gonna be the pop onto Artanis and onto Varian. We get the kill on Kerrigan, though. Mathael may be in trouble.
Mathael's in danger position. Here comes the tongue. Oh, there's the spikes, and
yeah, that's it.
There it goes.
So Chez back up about a level now. They do have almost 10. They're gonna have it early.
This Ariel's definitely saving people with the first.
I mean, Chromie has finished her level 1 quest. That's the good news.
Already?
It's her inner base kit. I don't know if it was showing on the tab. Yeah, yeah. So she finished that. 'Cause you can notice she's got the sand clone of her. So that on the plus side, that's good for them that she has that finished.
This is gonna be fairly even overall.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I don't think they have it though.
The blue, I mean, red team gets it, but
yeah.
But they almost have 10s. That's a problem. They have an Immortal
10s.
with they have 10s. So it's gonna be. You gotta get Fort. I don't think you can get.
Oh yeah, the Fort's dead for sure. I'm not sure what Ariel's doing. She's way out of position.
I mean, what they got to do here, being basically just got to back up. They can't engage too hard because the ults are just too strong.
Yeah, and well, their poke is Chromie, who, let's be honest, is not good poke for the Immortal, compared to like a Leeming or a Vala.
She's decent at anti-siege though, because she can poke him out. But the Bez, it's just they don't even dare try and get into this. There's just no point. Nubrak's going in pretty deep though. Might get punished, but then Kerrigan's going to turn on Dahaga, gets a tongue on Artanis.
They're fighting
here
pretty
comes
tense.
the zones out.
They're going to have a hard time here. Cocoon goes out on Ariel. She can't get the heal out onto the Artanis. No. That's Ariel. She's not making it out of there.
No, with the silence, the stuns.
That is a dead angel. And looks like a dead front wall here. And
can an angel be more dead? Because aren't they already dead? Or is that...
No, I don't think so.
Talking.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because in Diablo, I don't think angels aren't dead.
We're talking Diablo, exactly. So, you know. I'm surprised they didn't go for the keep there. They had the 10 advantage still.
I would have liked to see them do push, especially because of the kills. And they had mana, and they had Stukov was keeping pretty healthy.
Oh, taunt comes out, swap on to the Haka. He's going to use the burrow. Gets his self heal off.
He's probably fine.
Yeah, he's good.
He's fine. Barely. But that's what happens when Dahaka is up. His healing is just too much for a lot of people. Nubarak's on Artanis really trying to get after him, but I think he's going too far. He's going to get punished for this.
Yeah.
And he's going to barely get out. Well, Malthael gets... Cocoon. That was a good Cocoon. That kept Malthael's ult from doing what it had to do.
Ariel's super far
Ariel getting too far up, but here comes... There's the Chromie finish. The Variant Taunt swapped Artanis, and he's probably going down.
I think you knew. Oh,
no,
man.
He has the burrow to save himself.
Yeah, but you notice what's pushing bottom right now?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and they buffed the Khazar camps. You got to clear the Khazar now.
Oh man, they're going to go to town.
Look how much the spears they're doing to the fort or to the keep. Yeah, you can.
Granted, the level gap has actually gotten closer together, so this is really good for blue team.
Yeah, it's about a half level, which isn't horrible for the side of Elusive. But yeah, it's going to be tough here. They did get the Shaman Camp, which will push top, or push bottom. And then the side for Chez, they pick theirs up too. A noob alone again. He does have his Immortal. He has another body there, technically,
But man, that Immortal went down pretty quick with the Artanis going on.
Yeah, but they have 13s now, so they can take a fight here. They should win it.
13s is like, I find that the good power level for it a lot, but at the same time, it's not. I don't think it's like overly dramatic a lot of times. Like 16s, 10s, and 20s are like super big, but like to me, 13s is kind of like, it's doable. You know, it's not ideal, but if there's a fight and it was favorable position-wise, you should do it. Like, this is not a good position for them, because Mouthdale gets way caught out with that Immortal stuff.
Cocoon goes out on Mathael. Kerrigan doing what she can.
There goes the Ariel! She saves herself!
She gets out, gets the heal.
And she gets the heal, gets out, but then the silence, and then there goes Ariel. Mouthdale is trying to do what he can. Varian's low. Chromie is trying to run away now, but the full team is going after him.
It's a 1-for-1 so far. It's not a horrible trade.
I'm a little surprised by that.
But now
they're immortal. They went 1-for-1.
Yeah, but now there's a camp pushing top. It took down a tower. It's gonna take the other tower too. It looks like here.
Artanis and Varian going on to Hawk as he tries to defend. A new rush coming in. Oh, Artanis, you're in deep trouble, dude.
Tongue.
Yep, he's done. Mouthdale having to clear that camp top. Make sure you go, but Stukov went for range. Interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Varian's way out of position.
Yeah. There goes the Cocoon. Mathael just does massive DPS to it, but the problem is it plays like poison damage, so it doesn't actually pop the Cocoon fast. The jukes are real.
The Mouthdale using that Immortal to go like, no, I'm gonna go.
Dahaka maybe?
Oh, here comes Dahaka.
He's on the hunt.
Oh, he's on the ropes. Oh, he stops and then does dive.
Torment his souls.
Oh. That's worth it for Dahaka because he just popped an ult that he's going to need for defense.
Yeah, it cost him nothing. Chromie's going in trying to get this.
Why is she queuing the...
I don't think she realized... Oh, she has the level 4 talent where she gets the auto damage.
Still pointing at something else. Oh, Chrome is going down.
Yep. Oh, Kerrigan with the combo in the back line.
Kerrigan doing some serious damage. Oh, the shields are up, but one more jump from Kerrigan.
She's got to jump. There you go. Oh, Ariel.
Oh, no.
Yep. That's going to be a 3-for-0 trade in ice.
I mean, they got the Immortal, but...
Yeah, but it's not going to get much more than the fort here, I don't think. If it gets the fort.
I might have the fort because they only have one person right now, and this is a 14-minute Immortal, so this thing is actually going to hit for you.
That's true.
Just look at this thing. Well, and almost like in 2 shots. Oh, but the team's coming out, so they might be able to actually stop it before, I guess. Yeah, looks like they're going to get it. Oh, Chrome is going for the kill on Dahaka. Oh, he burrowed too early.
That's all it takes.
Boom.
Dahaka falls.
Nice.
That's a lot of tower damage.
Ah, but there's 16s. One down. Did they go into this knowing they see Artanis bottom? Nubrax's going on Mouthdale.
Combo was just a wee bit off, so he doesn't get the second stun from the Kerrigan combo. Artanis is the blind. So a 2-for-0 trade on Ultimates there? That's not bad. And they get the camp.
Well, they traded out 1 for 1. I mean, they had a good fight there. I think they had it. That's unfortunate. Alright. Oh, let's see what happens here.
Ariel.
Oh, Stukov gets dropped in. He might be out of position, but Kerrigan go ahead and pops her ult. And she's going to dive on in.
Yeah, but Ariel's far away. Dahaka zoned her out. Stukov, though, very
Oh,
low.
Kel'Thas, though, taking some serious damage. Stukov trying to heal him up, but Artanis gets a swap and the kill. And he's going to start working on Kerrigan there. But then Varian's chasing, but Kerrigan? Oh, new wreck. Yeah, Varian's going to go down.
Yeah, they actually got the pick onto Mathael and Ariel there.
Double camp bottom, though, so you might want to take care of that before we get into the,
Yeah, they got time to clean that, though. But that's a 3-for-1 trade.
Well,
That's
Kerrigan's taking damage, though. She might die at the camps before she is able to... Run away.
Alright, Immortal's up. We see
Like
Stukov.
Newbrack should be popping. There you go. There's a beetle. But too late. It's going to die. You got to pop those beetles right after he does his circle hit. So.
Well, a noob took at level... He took Acid Drenched Mandibles, which is the extra autos, or extra damage on slowed heroes.
Slowed Rooter stuff.
Yeah, so they're going for full damage.
The slow from Winded Pustule from Stukov. That would probably, that would work.
Artanis with a swap onto the KT.
Here, the Chromie getting some serious damage in, though. And Malthael is chasing after, but gets cocooned. The Haka's going to barely just duck out.
Kerrigan falls. It's a 2-for-0 trade. Oh, the land on the Stukov.
Ooh!
Oh!
In the face.
Chromie with the beautiful Q there to get the kill. And halftime's already happened. Oh, look at how fast this thing is dropping. It's insane. Don't dash Artanis. You do more damage with your autos.
Yes, you do. Dash only if you have to. But the thing is, it's the Malthael Artanis combo. Like, that's where most of the damage.
Yeah, and Variant, they're taking the Shaman camp too.
Why not?
Which
behind,
that'll push top with this, so this will actually help it some. Can they get this? A noob's there. A noob burrows in, gets the connection on the stun.
Oh, it's not a good time to be tanks. Don't go in there, man. It's dangerous. Dangerous.
It's dangerous to go alone.
And someone put down the Variant spray. He was confused.
The wickedness of hell dwindles before me.
Now, at this point,
Temporal
should you
loop
push
on-
bottom or should you push top?
I would push bottom because you can get a keep there for sure. Kerrigan with a nice 3-man combo there, but the noob falls. Kerrigan's not going to make it out either.
Oh, no.
This may be
Oh,
game.
no.
This might be game.
This is where I would push bottom.
Well, no, you might as well push top now because the Immortal's already up to the wall.
Yeah, but you have a Nubarak, so you don't even have, like, you can definitely get
Oh,
bottom for
Mathael
sure.
gets popped though. Goes a little too deep. Stukov with a shove pushes Varian all
Across
the way
the
out.
map, and Varian almost dies to that shove.
They get the keep here for sure, but that's it. I don't think they can go core now.
No, they lost someone. They lost two pretty much.
Yeah, with the Mathael death and then the Varian having the Hearth, that's gonna be just too much for him. It might break the shield, but I doubt it. It's technically a possibility.
I think the 3 here. It probably shouldn't break the shield.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get it for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's first keep. Catapult's already pushing top now, though.
I must rest.
And that's just going to be a lot of pressure on the map now.
They're really doing this, and look at the levels. They've evened out and even slightly ahead on YouTube.
Yeah, they're holding off. I mean, it's a close game, which is what I love.
Yeah, but anymore it's looking less and less close and more in favor of. Is it Elusive?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. It does not tell me how many stacks Chromie has, guys. I'm trying to check, but it does not tell me.
Yeah, got a lot.
Elusive has a small XP lead, so they'll get 21st, and they have the keep down up top. So that's going to give them catapults.
And they just got the camp. They have 2 camps bottom. So once they clear top, that'll give them 20 for sure. Or they could defend here.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for the defend.
Because they have the catapult defending on top, so it's less requirement to...
Oh, they get
Oh, here it goes. Varian goes in.
Swap. Swap lands. Varian gets pulled back out.
Oh, good damage on Stukov.
Yeah.
Down. The Chromie. And there goes Kerrigan. Oh, no! Oh, Maltheo dives in. Gets the crystal, but he will actually survive because the...
They're trying to end. They can end. They could just walk past the keep right now and go for the core. There's 4 dead.
They got time. It's just safer to get. I guess if they were lower. Yeah.
And they're gonna bring it out. They're gonna take this home. The Hockey can't, or a noob can't stop this on his own.
He's trying on the Maltheo, but that's not gonna work. Maltheo is one of the best duelists in the game, even with the CC.
Yeah, that's gonna be game number 1. Over to Elusive Gaming.
Come from behind victory, really.
I know. I mean, personally, I still didn't like the Ariel. I still feel like there was heals missing, if that makes any sense. But, I mean, they made it work on the overall. But I feel like another support may have filled that role better for them.
Alright, I want to restart my heroes.
Okay, you restart your heroes.
At the end, it had little bubble things for images. And it's like, wait, this doesn't make sense.
Never good. Chromie with 99,000 hero damage.
Ooh. The problem is, in those tight corridors, right? They went in. She kept hitting Stukov with the time trap, right? But no matter what, they were planning it out. So once the time trap, Chromie would drop her abilities. And then everyone else would just kind of jump on it. Once Stukov was gone, this is their ability to fight. Because you think about it, they have an Artanis who was self-shielding. Maltheo is self-healing. Chromie's got good poke. It's hard to get to. And then you had... What else do they have? I can't see the thing right now because I never started my computer. Who else was an Elusive?
Elusive had Chromie, Artanis, Maltheo, Ariel, and Varian.
Yeah, so Varian's got protection. So the rest of the team is self-sufficient without a support. But the other team, Gelthos, and all of those are very dependent on having someone to help them out.
Alright, so do you want to guess our map? I know what it is, because I'm in the lobby already.
Crush Hollow?
Nope.
Volskaya.
It can't be Volskaya. We have a map pool.
Oh. I guess you can just go through all the maps. 2 minutes Spider Queen?
Yeah, it is 2.
Oh, wow. Okay, third tries a charm.
Third tries a charm, man. Exactly.
I don't get it right of it. Like, was that Blackheart's Bay? Oh, it's scanning game files. Come on.
That's never a good thing. I'll buy some time for you. We're still getting people in the lobby anyway.
Might be a few minutes though, unfortunately. But yeah, the other team, they needed to pull back a little more and try to avoid getting into these tight corridor situations because you had the kill top. So if they did, move into you, you get the bombs, you drop the Phoenix, and you back out. Let them walk through all your damage, and then you just repeat. You get to kite a little more.
Yeah. I mean, they did a good job. It was a close game all the way through, though. That's the best part there.
No, it was good. It's just the problem is the last 3 or 4 team fights were definitely in the favor of Elusive.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because at the beginning, they were just... what was their team?
The other team is House of Chez.
House of Chez, I mean, they were just blowing people up. They're like, everyone jump him! Get him!
Yeah.
But some of the CC with Kerrigan and Gelthos was actually kind of not working together.
Mm-hmm.
So that needed to be a little more, I think, carefully done. But overall, I mean, it was good job to both teams, but good job Elusive for not freaking out.
Yeah. How's your patch going?
It's scanning.
It's scanning? Try launching it in 64-bit mode. Do you know how to do that?
The problem is the images went all whack and something got corrupted.
Okay. Do you want me to start with that? What do you want to do?
Well, Yeah, if the teams don't want to wait, that's fine. If they want to start without me,
Okay,
this
let
may
me
be.
ask. I'm gonna ask if they're okay waiting a couple minutes for you.
Still scanning. But if not, it's more important the teams play than have me to commentate on them.
Okay.
Take 5, everybody. Take 5.
Take 5. I don't think they want 5. We'll see. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Out of our control.
On the co-caster side.
I know. You're so unprofessional, Stock.
I know. My game just got corrupted.
This is what happens when you take time off from casting. So I just cast me more often than you know.
I think the Heroes of Storm are trying to tell me something.
Exactly. It's trying to tell you need to cast more with Mega.
You abandoned me, I'll abandon you.
Hey. I didn't abandon you. Oh, you got busy with the team, which is good. We got to cast one of your games. It worked out good.
Maybe best not to.
Maybe best not to. Alright.
We're working on it.
It's all the goal, man. It's all the goal. Alright. Yeah, they're okay if we're waiting a minute, so. You guys, apologize about the delay. We see if we get stock back up and running here. We will go without if we have to, but we'll try to keep him in here. He's an okay guy, I guess. We can try to keep him.
That's debatable.
It's debatable.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah. Oh god, noise. What did we just get? Hold on. I gotta see what just popped up. That was a lot of noise. Oh, Zem! Zem, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Using that Amazon Prime sub. Freaks me out.
What's the noise?
It's just a little it's a little clip from a Mega Man game, like a sound clip for when you win a battle. But I was not expecting it just to pop in my ear at full blast.
You're like, ow, ow! It's like, it's a good thing. You're getting subbed.
Yeah, it is a good thing. Stalling for the caster.
Quick, everyone sub and blow Mega's eardrums out.
Okay, all right, Stock. We're gonna go ahead and start it. It's been a couple of minutes.
Yeah, go without me. It's having a hard time scanning because of corruption.
All right. Well, here's what I'll do. If you get it fixed, hit me up on Discord, and we'll pull you back in for game 3. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching via the Twitch.
Via the Twitch. Okay. Well, DM me on here on Discord if you get back up. Okay.
Oh, I'll stay on. I can make comments about the draft as you talk about.
That's true. I can just tell you the draft. Okay.
And I can look at skill choices while you cover most of the basics of the game.
Alright. I got one ready. I'm waiting for the other ready here. I mean, you're going to have a 2-minute delay on what you're watching, too.
That's fine. That's why I won't be like, oh, look at that great kill.
They're not ready yet. Well, you just keep working on it. They said they're not ready.
Oh, we're still scanning. Bliss is saying to not cast stock. Blizz is saying, oh, what? Whatever, Zem.
Zengo, you're just jealous because you didn't win that gift card giveaway. That's what it is.
He's just upset. Man, it's still scanning. Jeez. They say give you a few minutes, and it's like, oh, it could be 5 to 30 minutes. Tomb of Spider Queen. What are you expecting to see?
I'm gonna find out in a second because we're starting the game.
There you go.
Hold on, I gotta turn on my little no stock symbol because I don't have stock with me.
But I am here with you. This is very confusing.
You're here in spirit. Exactly. So Tomb of the Spider Queen.
This is stock from Beyond the Grave.
Beyond the Grave, exactly. So first pick and ban over to Elusive. Because Tomb was picked by Chez. They banned the Vala, which is what they did last game.
Did it not like Vala?
I guess they don't like Vala. And then a variant ban from Chez. Maybe a respect ban, possibly? And then
Varian did cause a lot of problems because once they picked up Varian, it was like point, click, explode.
Oh, this is moving. You got a Stukov Instalock for Elusive Gaming for their first pick. Then the 1-2 slot for Chez is a Ragnaros Johanna.
Wow.
And then we got a new KT picked up on the side of Elusive. They are moving. This is going to be another fast draft.
Dukov, a new Kael'thas or Kel'Thuzad?
Kel'Thuzad. Kael'thas is Kale.
No.
Yes.
Kael'thas will forever and always will be KT.
No, it's Kale. The Blizzard's devs confirmed that it is KT for Kel'Thuzad and Kale
they can't control the viralness of names. They can't make up nicknames for people. It don't work. Someone already has a nickname.
Well, they should have just adjusted it out of the gate.
See, Kel'Thuzad, I just call him KZ or I call him Zod.
Zod, that could work too. So we get the ban on Zool for the side of Chez. So they don't want to deal with somebody with that heavy wave clear, which I don't blame them considering the Stukov a new Kael'Thuzad pickup on the side of Elusive. Zool would pair really well with that. So,
but that means Elusive is basically playing what House of Chez played last game.
Yeah, pretty much. And now Elusive's looking at banning Ariel, and then they switched to Uther. They still got about 15 seconds or so here. And now they're back to Ariel. I don't think Ariel's worth a ban, but they ban Ariel. I think that needed to be a Rhaegar or something. But I'm sure they scouted. They may know something we don't know. And then a Rhaegar almost insta-lock with a Dahaka pick right after it for the side of Chez. Which the Dahaka pick is weird considering they have a Ragnaros already, who usually is your solo lane.
Yeah, but Dahaka you could still use the global to get a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Because you can rotate up, but Dahaka they can burrow down for the gank.
That is possible.
But House of Chez grabbed Dahaka, right?
Yeah, with the Rhaegar.
They may like Dahaka because they played him last game as well.
That's true. We can see. It's just a smaller map. He doesn't get as much value here. Global-wise, it's not a big map, so it's kind of tough. Okay, we got an Alarak on the side of Elusive, and we're waiting for their 5th pick here. It's going to be Garrosh.
Oh.
You're missing the Garrosh game, man.
I'm seeing CC everywhere.
That is a lot of CC. Yeah, that's a lot of CC. Asmodan!
Asmodunk!
For Chez. And they do have the Johanna. So they got the wave clear. This, if I'm being honest, I can see Chez winning this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like Asmodan personally, but if he's going Taste for Blood and they work really well together, they can get that stack super fast, which will cause issues.
We'll have to see if they do that, if they do the condemn and the dunk, but we'll see. Because if they do that, we know they're on the right track and they're doing it the way you should be doing it.
Yeah. Alright. Well, Stock, that is all you can help with, unfortunately.
Oh, it's all right. I'm still here.
You're still here in spirit.
You'll do the play-by-play. I'll talk about some of the talent.
Some of the talents you can't see.
I can see them later.
You can see them 2 minutes later. We'll make it work.
Jeez, wow, you're so hateful.
I am not hateful.
I feel like you're trying to like get rid of me.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get rid of you, Stock. That's why I
Like,
invited you to cast.
I'm trying to move on to another caster.
Yep.
You might want Zem to cast me, don't you?
No, Zem always has PC issues whenever we play together. Casting may not work out so well. Alright guys, so on the right hand side for game number 2 in the red, we're going to have House of Chez again, and on the right in the blue, we're going to have Elusive Gaming. Elusive Gaming up with the 1-0 versus House of Chez. Can they bring it home, or will Chez bring it to a game number 3? We'll find out here. Good luck, have fun's being called out from both sides. And we're going to have the normal 5-man mid for both teams. Asmodean did go Taste for Blood. So that will be interesting to see how well they work this.
Delicious.
And they're actually... Chez is actually bodying the minions to slow the wave up.
Oh, wow.
So gonna delay their wave just slightly. Helps a little bit, not a ton. They did not get it cleared like they needed to. Garrosh gets a nice pull on the Haka with the immediate burrow to avoid the flip away. And no one bottom for the side of Elusive. We're going to have the Haka down there start working on that wave. Asmodean's going to try to start stacking here.
Wait, is Ragnaros in the rotation?
Ragnaros is in the rotation to help clear the wave faster with his Q. Although,
did he take the Q
no,
the Q talent?
He took the W talent. He went the Meteor talent.
Okay, so Ragnaros is going to be one.
Like, Rag went the Meteor, but I'm surprised he didn't go Q, because that would pair perfectly with this rotation for Asmodean.
Except that it'd be hard to stack Taste for Blood and his Q at the same time.
That's true. Well, early game it won it, because right now, Rag's basically last hitting the minions for Asmodean.
So actually, maybe you could. Interesting. That'd be interesting to try and. That would require some serious coordination.
Johanna gets thrown into the back line, pops the Unstoppable. She should make it out of here. Okay, she will definitely make it out okay. And the rotation from Elusive is just slow compared to Chez.
Well, Chez has amazing wave clear. Every hero they have has wave.
The only problem is I feel like they're not picking up their gems as consistently as they should. So that may hurt them in the long run. Because, you know, you're like, oh, well, it's just one gem. But if you miss one gem each time, suddenly you're down 10 gems.
That's a problem with wave clear sometimes, because if you wave too close, too far into the other person's side, you don't dare go and get those gems. Especially with the Garrosh nearby.
Yeah.
Because he'll just toss you over the wall.
Bottom lane, the Haka having a rough time with Alarak.
Well, Alarak's kind of a jerk. He is a big bully.
Johanna gets hers turned in, just barely. And Garrosh goes for a throw, but grabs a minion, unfortunately.
Yeah, save it from those minions.
Quick peek at the stacks here. Asmodean already at 98 stacks so far. We're 3 minutes in.
That's actually really good.
Dahaka fell bottom to a gank from Garrosh with Alarak, and that's going to be about 15 gems lost, which is going to hurt.
How do you... Yeah, the problem with Dahaka is if he gets tossed, he's kind of hosed until 13 when he gets to burrow.
Yeah.
And be able to move. Yeah, once you get caught with a TK or a throw, like you're pretty much stuck behind the team between Alarak and Garrosh. Man,
Yeah, and we see the slow turn, and we see another potential gank onto the Haka. He's going to get his burrow off to avoid being thrown. We'll make it behind the wall, but we're going to see the turn in from Alarak, and that will be the first Web Weaver waves going over to Elusive Gaming.
Azdan, though, he scales so well late game.
I know, they got to make it to the late game.
If they can get to the late game, they're going to have to.
The 148 stacks so far. Web Weavers are coming down. The Haka in the bottom lane by himself right now. We're working on that. Alarak did go ahead and back and get full HP. Garrosh going to rotate down to Alarak. Or not to Alarak, to Dahaka. And go ahead and try to get a pick there. He does get the throw. Dahaka may make it out of this. The full rotation down. But the pull from Alarak is going to be enough to secure the kill. And Dahaka falls again.
Yeah, the Haka's going to have a rough game, man. He does not have any escapes until 13.
Yep, and they're just going to push in the bottom as a 4-man and then have a noob sit top with the Web Weaver just to get that soak. Ragnarok's going to come bottom. Is he going to take over? He is going to take the forward over. This is kind of dangerous just being him. Nice CC onto Alarak. Can they get the pick, though, is the question. Stukov with a massive zone did take the upgrade. Is going to be able to keep his team safe. Web Weavers are down. Top lane, we have Asmodean with a Nubrak. We're going to see the camp taken here by the Rhaegar and the Ragnaros for the night camp. And it looks like Johanna's going to go ahead and try to dump her 17 in here. Garrosh is going to spot her out. Tongue misses, though, from Dahaka. And they get the cancellation on the channel for Johanna. Chain goes down. Dahaka gets a burrow. Gets slowed from KT. And he will get cleansed out by Rhaegar to make sure he survives that. Night Camp getting a little bit of value here, just helping keep that wave pushed up. And there's enough gems now for the side of Chez to turn in. We're going to see the attempted turn by Asmodean here. He will get stopped out, but Dahaka did dump a few. They only need 6 more. Asmodean has 5 on him. You got 5 on Rhaegar and 6 on to Ragnaros. So Ragnaros may be able to turn if his team peels for him. And 10 is almost here for both teams. Okay, Ragnaros is going to turn in the bottom lane, and this is great timing for them. If they can pick up 10s with this Web Weaver wave, they will be in a great spot. Although it looks like Elusive may pick theirs up at the same time as well, so not sure how much value they're going to get out of this.
It'll be pretty even, but at least you got the Web Weaver Snore to kind of break the momentum.
Yep, Johanna going to get pulled and thrown. Pops the Iron Skin to try to get out. Can he get pulled again by Garrosh? Gets taunted with his ultimate. She doesn't have any ults yet, though. KT's going to chain her to the Rhaegar, who will drop the cleanse on her to make sure she gets out of that slow. And she will survive. Ultimate's picked up here for the teams. Nothing out of the ordinary. Stukov going with the wonderful arm shove. Asmodean going with the black pool. Alarak went ahead and went with the deadly charge. I think I like that choice. And Ragnaros went with Sulfurish Smash. Oh, Johanna went Falling Sword.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess the Garrosh, the Alarak, and everything.
Well, and it's also follow-up for Ragnaros, too. Like, they can follow up each other with their ults. Alarak's super low in the bottom lane there, pushing down the bottom lane as a 4-man, trying to get this fork down here, which will secure them a nice little advantage. Oh, Asmodean gets a dunk on Alarak and gets the pick.
Boom. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Asmodean dunking on the enemy team.
The more I'm thinking about the House of Chez at the 10s, think about that, the Falling Sword into Dunk and Smash.
Yep.
That's pretty bursty. And granted, you have 4 melee heroes, but that's pretty intense in terms of damage overall.
Yeah, and I'm
Plus
surprised.
the meteor.
I'm surprised we didn't see the full turn-in at the top turn-in point from Elusive here. They actually did not get a full turn-in, so they still need 4 more to get turned in, and now Chez can defend these points to avoid the turn-in happening. They're going to try... They're not zoning this, so Stukov will get the full channel and get the next set of Web Weavers to spawn here in their favor. Got about a half level lead or so for Chez. I imagine that will disappear with this Web Weaver phase. You can see Ragnaros head to the bottom lane to defend. And then we'll have the 4-man mid. Asmodean sitting at 234 stacks. See the rotation from Elusive Gaming to the center here to push off Chez. Garrosh not able to get the pull in he was looking for. Asmodean gets a big dunk onto 3. Ragnaros takes over the bottom. There is the rotation from Elusive down here. He will have an issue when he pops out. His team has not responded yet. Rhaegar's making the rotation now, but he may not make it out of here alive. He gets cleansed out by Rhaegar. Rhaegar drops the healing totem, but Cocoon goes down. Chez is rotating in here, and it looks like Ragnaros will make it out okay, but the bottom fort will not fare as well. Top fort being pushed by the Web Weaver, but it will finally fall to the tower ammo. So bottom fort taken here for the side of Elusive, evening up the structures for the most part. Top lane fairly pushed, but Asmodean can de-push that easily. 13 for both teams here. Johanna's trying to dump 5 in. She's going to go ahead and pop the Unstoppable and get out of dodge. Does not want to get picked up by that and maneuver that Garrosh. Garrosh on the chase of Asmodean, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to get the pick there. And we see the Ragnaros Rhaegar combo take the camp for the Knights. So that'll be a little bit of push there to pick out. Now, Chez has enough gems to turn, except they're spread over multiple heroes. So that's going to be an issue for them when they try to get this turn in here, because they do need to get in 23. Gonna see a throw onto Johanna, but again, not the best target to try to pull in here. She's able to make it out okay with her Iron Skin. You're gonna see the dive in from Maneuver, and the Cocoon goes out onto Rhaegar. The Stukov Silence underneath. Johanna gonna try to peel. Rag is gonna drop Sulfur Smash, but not connect with anyone. Johanna very low, but still alive. And they make it out okay on that one. And
We're gonna say it was a zoning smash.
It was a zoning smash. Asmodean just continues to stack. He's at 304 stacks right now out of the 500. Doing a great job. Dahaka is able to turn in 7. That's going to put them even closer. They still need 16, if my math is right. Which they do have. But again, the problem is getting it turned in without dying. Johanna looks like she's going to try to dump her 5. Stukov may be able to stop this. He is not going to stop that. So that'll be another 5. So if Asmodean turns, he has enough to solo turn and get the Web Weaver wave. The question is, can they zone for him? They're going to try to zone and get a noob pulled off there. Asmodean's going to have to back out, though, not able to get the turn in. A noob going hard onto the Dahaka, but the cleanse from Rhaegar is there. The Cocoon goes out onto Johanna. Ragnaros taking over the fort here, but Johanna will fall in the meantime. Not able to get pulled up in time to get the damage out. And that's going to be both the tanks dead now. So just Rhaegar, Asmodean, and Ragnaros. Rhaegar, though, is going to fall, unfortunately, to the KT. That's going to be a 3-for-0 trade. And we're going to see the rotation now to the boss from the side of Elusive Gaming. Now, I would like to see Asmodean keep stacking his talent. Like, they know they're a boss, but go ahead and just keep stacking that Taste for Blood. He's at 350 right now. Push up that bottom lane a little bit. Just try to prep the map out as much as possible. And also get a turn in, which is what he's headed for right now. So this Web Weaver will kind of help counter the boss push for the most part. So they'll be able to defend while the boss is taken. Rag will not be able to use his trait to take over the fort or the keep, though, because he just used it. Middle fort down to under half health. Webweaver will drop basically on top of it, but the whole team's there to respond. Boss being worked on by Chez here, down to under half health. The fort is just now falling. I think they can definitely get this taken down. Yeah, they'll get this down before it even gets to the keep wall. And they do have the top Webweavers alive still, so that will be able to push with them in this top lane. And looks like they're going to go ahead and go for the top fort here, which I think is the best decision. Bottom lane's being pushed out by the Webweaver still, and they see the rotation of at least 4 members down there. Now they see all 5 on the map, so they know top is free, and they're going to go ahead and take that top fort, opening up that lane for them, giving them a win condition for later in the game. Webweaver's still fairly healthy here. They could choose to go ahead and push the keep wall, but looks like they're going to rotate to the mid lane, go ahead and take that other fort in the middle, and just go ahead and get fully... just take all the structures in the mid. Just open it up for themselves, make it super hard for Elusive to rotate here. Without having that safety net of a fort. So we have enough gems on the side of Elusive Gaming to turn in again. We have 74. Asmodean is at 422 stacks so far. A noob's going to come in and get a cocoon on Asmodean. It's going to take a lot of damage. Geralt gets a nice stun. The combo from KT comes out, connects with multiple heroes, but Garrosh and a noob will be the ones to fall in the end of the team fight. A beautiful smash by Ragnaros there directly onto Garrosh while he was taunting Asmodean. KT's going to fall as well. It's going to be a 3-for-0 trade so far. Falling Sword onto Alarak to get the stun. That he gets picked as well. And that's going to be a 4-for-0 trade, and almost all but the gems lost. Only 9 gems remaining on Stukov. And we're going to see what Chez decides to do here. They're going to go for the night camp here on Elusive's side of the map. I really think I'd rather just see them pressure the wall instead. They're going to go ahead and take the camp, make it a little more difficult for the enemy team to put pressure on the map. And now they're going to start working on the middle wall. But I think they should just went straight for the wall, personally. Yeah, because they're already going to back out for safety.
Well, in a lot of cases, in Tune the Spider Queen, I mean, it's better to push, right? It's kind of like the question on Towers of Doom, right? Where, like, do we get the camps, or the boss, or...
Yeah, I mean, if they had enough for a full turn-in, then backing off makes sense, but they're still short 8. They're short 8 spider butts, and all of the lanes are pushed up. So with them all
dead, should they have split and got all the gems to get the turn-in?
Yeah, I think they could have. So I think they could have got gems in the middle and bot lanes because they were already there, which would have given them enough for a turn-in. And, you know, then the lanes are still pushed up there. Or they could have taken the fort wall, which would have given them a lot of XP. They got one of the towers, but that was it. Or, sorry, the keep wall. Thankfully, KT and Stukov are pushing the lanes up as fast as they can, so that will make it nice and easy for Chez to get the gems they need here. Rotation in from Elusive. Chez is going to back out. They have about 3/4 of a level left to get 20. Meanwhile, 18 was just picked up for the side of Elusive. Asmodean at 478 stacks. Now the problem though with Asmodean being stacked so high is he clears the minion waves instantly, even without Blackpool. And that makes it hard to pick up gems because he's trying to clear from range. Johanna gets pulled into the back of the team. Gonna have a full CC chain on top of her. She's not able to get her trait off and falls. So that's going to be a 1-for-0 trade. We're going to see what they do with it. Elusive's going to go ahead and start pushing the fort in the middle here. Again, the hard part is they can't get the gems they need on the side of Chez. But of course, Elusive has a long way to go with that, losing all those gems earlier. Asmodean completed Taste for Blood.
Ooh. Danger zone.
Yeah, there's a 1 gem deficit. The Haka may get caught out here. Cleanse goes out from Rhaegar. Cocoon's gonna go down. Taunt goes on to the Haka. I don't think he makes it out of this alive. He does not. And that's gonna be a staggered death timer. I'm surprised we didn't see the Ragnaros ult there to try to CC the enemy team. Decided not to for some reason. Not quite sure why not, unfortunately. There's the dive in on Ragnaros. He should be okay. And now, if my math is right, there's enough gems for the side of Elusive. And Dahaka's still down. 20 is here, though, for Chez, but Elusive's not that far behind because of the kills. Elusive's going to get the Web Weavers to push in their favor. Middle lane pushed up fairly far in the favor of Elusive, so that should be the lane they end up pushing with the Web Weaver here. Bottom and top push very far against them because of Asmodean. And so they are going to go ahead and push that middle lane. Dahaka back up, so it is a full 5v5. I would love to see... I think it would be cool to see Ragnaros flank and take over the fort behind them. But that is risky too, obviously.
That is very risky.
But they could get some value there too, potentially. Asmodean's just dunking away in the back at the back line with Black Pool and just doing so much damage.
Just chunks like a quarter or a fifth of their health every time.
Oh yeah, it takes out like a quarter of Garrosh's health. Gonna see a CC combo on to Rhaegar, but he will make it out okay. The big dunks from Asmodean on the enemy team. Bottom Web Weaver is just now reaching the wall, has under half health. Should be cleaned up fairly easy here. It will take out the wall here. But XP is not really what either team is worried about at this point because 20 is here. Rhaegar, though, going to get fully comboed by KT with the dash in from Alarak and will pop almost instantly. And Elusive may be able to take the game here. Ragnaros needs to get down here to help defend and take over one of these structures. He's busy clearing up the top lane, and he does get that cleared up from the Web Weavers. The 5-man of Elusive is pushing in here. Ragnaros going to go ahead and take over the middle fort here. Do what he can. Smash is going to land onto 4. I don't know if it's going to be enough damage, though. They're going to try their best to get the kill here. Shield is down 80% or so right now. They get the kill onto the Asmodean. Stukov gets a shove onto the Haka, but they also get the kill onto Stukov. KT. Garrosh, the only one that's left. The core is at 55%, and they will save the core here. That's 50-second death timers. They need to get the Web Weavers and the boss here, is the play they need to go for. They need to go for the Web Weavers and the boss combo. It looks like they're starting to rotate down the middle lane, but I think that's the better call for them. I don't think they're going to be able to get the keep. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get the keep. They need to go for a boss Web Weaver combo here. Johanna, go ahead and start the turn in. So Web Weavers are now starting to come down. I wish she would have held it a little bit longer, because the boss is just now getting down to half health. And they did not prep the top lane either, so the Web Weaver's going to spawn all the way back by their keep, basically, which means it really won't be able to push with this boss any. There's going to be such a big gap.
Well, they'll just choose another lane to push into them.
Yeah, bottom lane will be cleaned up by the catapults automatically. The catapults will clean up bottom lane for the side of Elusive. Chez is pushing with the boss here. All the ultimates are up. Get a pull combo onto Johanna. She's gonna Falling Sword at the last second to get out. Asmodean's gonna do his best just to dunk away on the enemy team, put out as much poke damage as he can. Boss is still at over half health. Here comes the Web Weaver. It's already down to about half health or so just from the general push. Keep top is going to fall. Bottom Web Weaver is down. Middle keep is being pushed. Ragnaros going to take over the keep here in the top. Gets a stun on the 3. Lots of damage onto Alarak. The question is, can they get the pick? He just barely misses. And the combo goes out from KT and Alarak with the dash and the Shadow Fuser, and going to get a pick onto the Haka here. Core is starting to take damage, down to 70%. They get a kill onto Garrosh and Stukov. They're both dead. They get a pick onto a new, but it looks like Chez is going to take us to game number 3. I'm excited, Stock.
Ragnaros. Ragnaros.
I know. Rag rocking it out, man.
And dunking it from the Asmodean.
I know. Dunks for days. I hope you got patched, because I want you for game number 3.
Yeah, I'm patched. I'm good to go.
Sweet. Asmodean with 74, almost 74,000 hero damage.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just from dropping the ball.
Dropping it like it's hot. Let me turn off my no stock symbol, since you are back now.
Yay! I need to apologize to Zem. I said that the Dahaka Burrow escape was in 13, and it's actually in the 16. So there you go. No gift card still, but whatever.
Alright, so I'm just waiting for the map. And as soon as I have the map, we'll get into it. Stock, are you back in the game? Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
I just need the map. They're debating this map, I'm assuming, because I haven't heard from them yet. So I'm assuming it's the great debate, like, where do we want to take them? Where can we win this game? Can we win this game? I mean, it was close.
So House of Chez is choosing this time, right?
Yes. No, Elusive gets to pick the map. Because they're the home team. So they picked map. They picked for game 1. Game 2 got picked by Chez. And then game 3 is back to Elusive.
Yeah, okay, you're right. And so, yeah, that's the question.
It's basically where can we win? That's what it is.
I think Elusive needs to go for a much more team fight oriented map. 5-man team fighting.
Yeah.
Because that seems what they play. So that would be what? Braxis?
Braxis could work for that.
Infernal Shrines.
The thing is if you want a team fight map, you go to Spider Queen. Spider Queen's a great team fight map. It's super small. It's easy to get rotations in.
Yeah, but the wave clear actually becomes important on that. Very much so. And I think even though in the middle there, Elusive was getting some good picks and kind of winning the fights, the amount of wave clear and ability to deal with the push was so strong on the side of House of Chez that they never really got a true advantage. And they tried to force it that second to last team fight, but then it just wasn't quite enough to actually power through and get the core.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't a 1% core. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't for the players because that always sucks when it's 1%. But I kind of love a 1% core from the caster side of things.
Oh, 1% core would have been pretty good because instead of trying to race the boss, maybe just go to core. Yeah. And try and do a fight and say, you know what, we'll let the boss take the keep, but we'll be able to get the core before it.
I don't think they could have got over there fast enough.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think they could have. All right.
1% is still, it's not a whole lot. Even with shields.
So you got your wish. It is Braxis holdout.
Boo! Love that map. I love that map a lot. The good thing about Portia Energy, though, it makes it easy to fill the lobby.
I know, although I'm kind of tilted because Mariner still hasn't changed his.
You should tell Mariner, like, dude, change your portrait.
It won't show up. It's something with the UI. It's bugged out if you try to change after you join a custom game.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, man. All right, game number 3. Next is commentaries. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate that. All right, Flash is the crown. Elusive's ready. I'm just waiting for Chez to ready. Oh, in-game chat. It's almost as good as Twitch chat. I love you, Twitch chat. They're ready. Boom. Ta-da! Alright, I actually put up the wrong one. There you go. Ta-da! Alright, so first pick and ban and getting back over to Chez this game. Do they ban out the Alarak or the KT?
Nah, like Alarak's good.
This one's for me, Mega Man. They just put this one's for you, Mega Man, which could be a good thing or a bad thing.
The variant ban.
I like the variant ban. I think I like that. That helps slow down the engage of Elusive. So I'm totally down with the variant ban. Who was it? That was Like Man. Who is Like Man on? I have no idea what team Like Man's on. It doesn't say. We'll find out.
And the Vala again. They just don't like Vala.
They do not. They don't like Vala. Or they know something. They may know that Chez
one of the other players
loves
plays.
Vala.
Victory above all.
Man, Stukov has been high priority for these guys.
I know.
First pick every time.
He's got good zone. He's got good burst healing. He's got good sustain healing. I mean, he's hard to pass up. I mean,
Especially on Braxis. On Braxis, he's really strong.
I'd put him up there at the top tier with Rhaegar, personally, and Uther.
Even without the cleanse?
Even without the cleanse, yes. So
I was going to say, the Rhaegar last game was pretty spot on with his cleanses.
Yeah. So Stukov, last time a team told me this is for you, Mega Man, was they took Cho'Gall. Although personally, I'm more partial to a Gazlo if it's for me because the Gaz is my boy. But Share League Finals may not be the place. Ariel's Johanna. I think they're gonna ban it. I think they're gonna ban Cho'Gall out again. I would ban Cho'Gall out. I would not let him through right here.
I don't know. I'd almost say, you know what? Take Cho'Gall, because you grab Johanna as a tank, and be like, we're going to take Leoric and a Nubarak. Or take a Nubarak.
No, you take Greymane and Noob here if you're going to let them take if you're not going to ban Cho'Gall. Because you don't want them to ban out Greymane, because Curse Bullet is just so good versus Cho'Gall.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing you have to be concerned about too is your wave control, because you got to be able to clear out the wave if you lose.
You know what's really sad though?
KT and Noob.
Tychus has been left alone back in Nerfville. Tychus used to be like, I'm the tank buster, and everyone's like, nah, Greymane is.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's like 20% on Curse Bullet, isn't it? It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but it's like, why is Greymane the tank buster when Tychus was...
It's just that percentage damage, man. It's just a lot.
But Tychus has it too, but it's just...
Dahaka ban. I like that ban. They've taken Dahaka 2 games in a row, so I like the Dahaka ban. This has to be a Cho'Gall. This gotta be... Yeah, they banned Gall.
The fear of Cho'Gall.
They would be unwise to not ban Cho'Gall.
I don't know. You already have it on Nubarak. I mean, come on. And you got a Stukov for silence.
So you know on the new map Volskaya, if Cho'Gall gets in to the robot, because they count as one body, you actually don't take over the driver and the gunner. You only take over one spot.
Yeah, and Gall can still use his
abilities. Gall can still use his abilities. That's so OP.
It's like, what?
They're going to have to patch that soon. Like, that's just like, oh, that just doesn't sound right. I mean, although you had to, if you want to have a gunner that's in there the whole time, you're committing basically 3 heroes to that robot, which is a lot.
Well, what you grab Abathur and you had it, put a hat on it. It's like a 4-man robot.
I don't know.
All right, here we go, guys.
I don't. Can you hat vehicles now? I don't know if you can hat vehicles anymore.
Oh, can you not? I don't play Abathur. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you can hat vehicles anymore. I think they pulled that a while back.
That seems sad.
Plus, I mean, well, you might be able to
Probably
get,
busted.
It might be bugged. Somebody should test this because Cho'Gall, they don't count Gall as a inside the vehicle for the most part.
Oh, so you have Cho'Gall.
So you might be able to keep your hat because you're on Gall.
I don't know.
I don't know. That'd be interesting to try. I need people who play Cho'Gall to try that.
Can someone play Abathur and try it?
Yep. Post it on Reddit. Get those upvotes. All right. So
that way, if you take the Volskaya robot jumps, and then you can just like blow it up with a Gall ultimate and an Abathur hat.
This comp from Elusive looks like the same comp as This is like
it is.
These are almost mirror matches. These are almost mirror matches for the game number 1 for the most part.
Well, it's just slightly different, right? Because Johanna is on Elusive. Let's see. It was who did they run? They ran Artanis.
They had Varian instead of Johanna, but Varian got banned.
Now running Johanna instead, which works. But then over here, instead of having Dahaka, they're using Art.
Yeah,
so it says to me they would have ran Dahaka.
Oh yeah, I think they would have run Dahaka. They ran it twice in a row. They prioritized Dahaka. That was clear. Who did they take here though? They need
damage.
Yes. You know what you need to draft right here, but you can't, is Vala. Vala would sit really well right there, but they banned her out. You could go old school, go Rainer with Hyperion.
You know, actually that wouldn't
I like that. That'll give them decent wave clear.
They played that last time, so with the Artanis and everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like Mouthdale in the Arctis though.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Could go either way.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Zen says you can't have it.
3.
I'm assuming you're talking about the vehicle, Zen. Oh, you got a 2-minute delay. So I'm assuming you're talking about the vehicle, but I'm wondering, like I said, with Cho'Gall.
You hat Cho'Gall, and that this Gall counts having the hat when he goes into the vehicle.
Exactly. Alright guys, this is for all the Div 3 marbles. All of them.
All the special Div 3 marbles?
All the Div 3 marbles.
The special marbles.
Alright guys, in the red, for this game number 3, we have House of Chez on the right. And on the left in blue, we have Elusive Gaming. This is game number 3 for Chair League. Thursday night Division 3 finals. Winner takes it all.
For the final game.
Winner takes it all. Loser goes home with some sort of prize still, because we do prizes for top 3. But it's not as cool as first place. Just saying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Ready to rumble.
So Mathael in the Soul Lane, that makes sense, and it should be Arthas top. But we see, is KT rotating? No, they're not going to rotate up with them.
See, you just call him KT as Kael'thas, right?
Yeah, it's going to be KT because I still say it out of habit. It should be Kael.
No, it should be KT. See, I think they did it too late. They didn't change it over.
As long as they're not in the same game, you could just go KT.
I'm salty about it, but whatever. Zeb can call me out on it. That's fine.
So we got Bush Party from both teams here. Noob gonna hit the time trap. Chrome gonna get a little bit of damage in.
That's a whole lot of damage considering the spell armor on the Nubarek.
She's trying to start that Q stacking early. A noob gets a big swap from Artanis, but he's gonna be able to burrow out of there before taking too much damage.
Burrow that out. That was nice. That was good.
Now Arthas is already under half health top lane.
Yeah, Arthas is not gonna. He's gonna have a hard time with Malthael in the early game.
Do you think they send Kerrigan up to help? Possibly.
It should be. I think they should go 3-2. I don't think they can win the top lane. I think it's a Malthael or win bottom lane because between the Chromie poke and Johanna walling, I don't think they can do enough to really get past.
They go in here on the Artanis. Kerrigan does not get the full combo off.
Artanis, he dodges it by running towards. Oh, Kerrigan gets swapped right next to Johanna, but is able to jump to a minion. And see, I think they should move one up.
Yeah,
I'm thinking maybe like. Let's see.
I'm thinking they send Kerrigan up and then have Stukov rotate up and down. Because Kael'thas can clear the lanes down here by himself with a noob just kind of there for peels for him.
Or do you send Kael'thas top with Arthas to kind of just put a lot of pressure on?
I think they'd have a hard time bottom.
Yeah, probably too much. Because he needs someone to counter to poke from Chromie. So yeah. Ooh, the call in, but here comes the silence.
The time trap saved Chromie there.
Kerrigan, gets smacked, and Artanis gets another swap on a Nubarek. He's able to burn. He does not. And Artanis will finish with 2 kills.
That's going to be a 2 for nothing. First
and
blood.
100%. If Malthael holds top, if he just sits there, he should have sacrificed. He should have sacrificed his life there.
Yeah, that may. Well, you're gonna. It's an early game Zergwave, so it's scaling wise, it's not great.
Yeah, well, I think he could have done it. He just needed like 1 more second. Then again, if they kill our Arthas here, then totally works. Whatever.
Yeah, that works. They get the kill and the push now. Noob's gonna dive in though, try to stop
Kerrigan's
it.
Gonna dive, getting the stun on Chromie and doing some good damage, but she doesn't back out.
This is too much commitment. And the wave gets picked up
from Dead Fox Dan.
That was just too much commitment there for an early Zerg wave.
Well, that was 4v5. That was not good on the top.
Well, Kael'thas is still alive, so he can still defend. He's their main defender. Artanis looking for a swap on the side. Kerrigan gonna spot him out though.
Johanna just running around being like, I'm a tank, I do things.
They might lose the fort here.
Oh, well, there's a Stukov silence. That will probably hit the fort right there.
Yeah.
You forget how good Stukov is in this map with that silence. Oh, don't do that, Kerrigan. You're taking so much damage. She's going to be able to get out. Not too long, because the Stukov save. Oh, the burrow onto Chromie, but...
They're trying to pick her, but they just don't. Kerrigan's got the dive, but she doesn't have their survivability.
Oh,
they get the combo! Oh, Johanna?
Oh, but she gets off her shield because she gets out of the silence just in time.
Just barely.
I mean, they're getting a good damage in, but they need to do it at the same time. Right? They need to get the Kerrigan and the Nubarek to go at the same time instead, because they're almost like they're alternating. Nubarek goes in the dive, Kerrigan goes on cooldown. Kerrigan goes in, but then the Nubarek's on cooldown. Like, keep going back and forth.
Yeah. Alright, Camps are gonna get
good consistency.
Yeah, Camps are gonna get taken here. Kerrigan won't have too bad of a time cleaning this up because she did go with the level 4 talent that gives a little bit of AoE off her autos. So that will help her clear waves easier. Also help her take camps a little easier. Arthas rotates top. Does he get the swap? He does connect the swap. Matthew's in position.
Deep. He's done.
Yeah.
Matthew's on top of him. He's done.
That Artanis swap. Oh, the root! But the poison damage. Just enough. And we got to pause.
Someone missing? Was Arthas?
I don't know. Mouse issues. Okay.
should buy a cat.
All right. So there Artanis office user. Okay, so positional wise, I mean, this is looking good for the side of Elusive so far. They're keeping the push in. They've gotten a few more kills. So far they're doing all right. If they can get the next Zerg wave, I think they'll have 10 right about then. I can't tell because that part of my screen's covered by the pause box. So actually, can I go? Does that work? I can. Yeah, they should be. Yeah, they should hit 10 there or so. Chromie is at 48 stacks on her talent out of the 60 she needs. So she's doing all right stack wise. Everyone else kind of low so far. KT went Mana Addict, did not go Convection.
I don't think he was as confident in his not dying.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird because you have like a strong double tank and a great sustain support. And they could use the extra damage, let's be honest.
Yeah, I actually would have felt fairly safe probably doing Convection because the Kael'thas has been pretty good in the game, so I wasn't too worried about it. Then again, Mana Addict gives you more mana, right? And the ability to cast spells more often or to build it for a longer period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So on a map like Brax, this is why Morales was really strong even before rework. It's just the sustainability to fight for long periods of time is such an important tool on this map.
Alright, so they said they may have to immediately re-pause right after because they're having a mouse issue still with the scroll wheel, which is weird because usually I don't use the scroll wheel personally. Okay, can you count down for me, Stock? Oh, never mind, they're counting for me.
They're already counting. 3, 2, 1.
Why is it not letting me unpause? There you go. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's why it wasn't unpaused. Like, haha. Technology. Oh, I should probably switch scenes too so you guys can watch the fight. That would have been a boring game. Watching me yell scream. I know.
Professional quality.
Professional. I need to get me an Elgato stream deck. That's what I need. It's on my list.
So subscribe here so maybe you can get...
Subscribe here so maybe you can order them. They're expensive. It's like $160. Maybe for Christmas. Buy myself
That's a lot more subscriptions.
Yeah, that's a lot of subs. Maybe for Christmas I'll buy myself one. So they swapped. They put Arthas in the bottom lane and they put the 4-man top.
Oh, Kerrigan jumped in. She's committing, but their ball's not down yet.
Oh, Kerrigan, you went too deep, my friend.
She's like, I jump. He's like, oh crap, he went past the wall.
You tried to fly, but you went too close to the sun. Oh, Chromie gets the temporal loop on the
Ooh, a double hit. Ow.
Yeah, Kael'thas not going to make it out of that, and 10 is going to be picked up here in any moment for the side of Elusive Gaming. And this map is known for Snowball. That's what it's known for.
Really?
So, yeah, this map can snowball so easy.
Especially they're snowballing, but if you get one good thing, you can come back pretty good.
Oh, if they make the pick on Matho here, that would help them out with the XP at least. They do
boom! And boom goes dynamite.
It is the 4v5 now, so they have to defend this, but also have to send somebody bottom to pick up the bottom one.
Well, this is a tough fight because you're not 10.
They don't have 10s, exactly.
But it's still 4v5, like still 5v4, you know. So it's debatable. If you get good positioning, you can still blow something up.
All right, so Arthas is going to rotate bottom and pick that one up. Mattheo's back up and making the rotation in. Now Arthas has to know they're going to come down to him, so he's going to back off immediately here. Not going to want to hang around there. And then top will get retaken. Artanis coming down looking for a pick possibly. And they're going to work on the front wall up here on the top lane. Try to get some XP. They need to get their 10 so that they can fight. Johanna coming in from the side. Beautiful gravity lapse is going to be able to stop her from getting anything off. Temporal loop comes out on Kerrigan.
Kerrigan, you're in trouble. Oh, the blow up is real. That time trap.
Yeah. Yeah,
This is why cleanse is important.
Yeah, I think I would like to see the swipes from Stukov instead of the shove here. Because it has quite a bit more range for as far as the initial swings go than shove does. Because if shove doesn't connect, you're going to have a hard time. Swipes is a lot easier to connect, you know, with that Chromie to get her pushed out so she can't get her combo off.
I guess you could try and shove.
Stock, you just got really quiet. I don't know if you moved your mic or what.
I moved my head.
Okay.
My microphone is so sensitive and very one-directional.
Yeah, Arthas getting
Oh,
it
here
trapped
comes
in
the
the
Purifier
corner.
Beam. Oh, he is toast.
Oh, Cindergosa over the top here. They get the stack. Cocoon's gonna go out. There's the swipe from Stukov.
Artanis is going on the Nubarak, but he gets stunned. Kerrigan jumps on him, dies, but Kerrigan's low, but now going time trap comes out. And can she blow her up? Yes, she can.
So that's gonna be a 2-for-3 trade.
But the Ultralisk is going to kill Kuromi. Go Ultralisk. Oh.
Wait, she took the Ultralisk? Did Kerrigan take the Ultralisk?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. We got an Ultralisk, guys.
Well, if you do single target damage, that's what you use the Ultralisk.
The bottom left.
If you want to kill a single target, like you can use the Ultralisk.
Yeah.
I thought they would have gone with the, since the Arthas has the slows and the roots, that it would have been great for Kerrigan to jump in on that action, but maybe they're thinking use Ultralisk to kill Chromie.
Possibly.
Try and get her to back off from all the nonsense of blowing people up. But I feel like it's a lost opportunity.
Alright, Cocoon's gonna go down, and they're gonna get something on top, but it's unfortunately it's Johanna in there, so not really able to do anything with it. Guys, I know the Cheer League UI is bugged. It's something on the Cheer League side. It's being worked on. Hopefully it'll be fixed for next season. Kerrigan, not going to make it out of that.
Oh, Kerrigan, no. No.
Arthas able to get the Banelings down to half health. Not
Good.
able to kill them off, though.
It's so important you kill those Banelings and those initial Zerglings because they do actually quite a bit of work.
Yep. That's the fort down.
Okay. Yeah, but Kerrigan's back up though. Ults are pretty much back up as well, except for Elusive. They're most of their ults are down, so this is the time to do it if you get a chance.
Yeah, the Phoenix is in kind of a weird spot. Would like to see that more central there to help defend, but
I was a little confused why it was over to the right.
yeah.
Was
They're
he trying
going
to
back
like
in. They have
force-
13s now. They're trying to get a pick here. Swap on to Kael'thas. He is not going to make it
blowing
out.
us. Vinos comes out, taking so much damage.
Cindergosa gets some value there. They're going after Chromie with Arthas. Artanis just pops back out.
Oh, but they're so low. Look how low they are.
Oh, Purifier
Chromie.
Beam.
Now they're on Mouthdale. He's doing some good damage and healing, but they're dead. But then Chance is going to go out right to Arthas, who has no mana. He survives. Barely.
Oh, the flashlight.
Joe barely dodges.
That's like that was like 2 health on Arthas there. That was like 2 health.
Oh my goodness. The flashlight almost killed Arthas.
Yeah, guys, I know it's bugged. Hopefully it gets fixed soon. And yes, I know the score is at the top 2. That is just so it's super clear. The bottom left corner box is required by Cheer League, so that is why it's there.
Goodness gracious, that was actually a darn good fight.
It was
I
a good
thought
fight.
House of Chez totally lost that, but then they, with the cocoon, just took Artanis out of the fight, and they're like, all right, get everybody else. Interesting.
And they saved their keep, which is important, because you don't want
That's
that
very
you
important.
don't want that catapult pressure.
Well, if they would have gotten the keep, even like that would have been disastrous. Just absolutely disastrous. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like an obvious statement, but losing that with not being able to really put together a good team fight so far.
I mean,
Pretty
it
bad,
is
but
still
now-
either team's game. Are they going? Okay, they're not
Now
going boss.
definitely-
They're going for the pick on Artanis. I don't think they're gonna get it. They missed too much CC. They get a root, but I don't know if they want to
And
go in
again,
after that.
they are committing, man.
They're
they are
going in
committed
hard.
to doing this, and the Cinder goes to make sure they don't die. And then what they're gonna do is, are they gonna take a fort?
Oh, Kale's gonna get stuck.
Purifier beam.
Kale
So
is
Artanis got the
down.
Purifier beam, but the cocoon is out right there, so they're able to push in. Kerrigan gets the nice stuns, the silence. Joe is going to take it. Ariel doesn't get the heal off.
Oh, the Ultralisk is just chasing Joe. I've never seen Ultralisk get that much value before, but it's working. Chromie, oh, with the jukes.
But look at it. The Ultras get some damage in,
And
and then
moves
yeah,
right
and everybody's looking
behind.
for the finish.
It's going to be a 4-for-1 trade, and they're going to get the channel here. They might be able to get 100%. They're going to start the boss. Yeah, they need to take the boss here.
Boss. You got Arthas. Oh, don't die, Stukov. don't
And
do
everybody
that.
dies to the boss right before it gets picked up.
No, let Arthas take it, because he's no one wants to me. Yeah, last thing you want is your support to be killed by the boss. And it's taken. Oh my gosh. Oh, but in the meantime, they got the beacons.
They got the beacons.
Oh, but they had to defend because of the camp. So Kalos had to go back and defend.
Yeah, Kalos went back to defend the camp. They get the beacon channel again. Artanis not going to get the swap. They need to defend this bottom point. They need to hold it. They need to go in now. They gave it up. They shouldn't have given that up.
They can't because Kalos is coming down and Newberg had to go back.
Newborn back. Yeah, you're
3v5.
right. They couldn't go in on that.
So now they need to get it now though. While they can, they need
Yeah.
to force it. Let them deal with one or the other, and actually just get into a fight. They're both 16s. Let's do it.
Oh, a nice combo for Kerrigan on 3. Chromie pops pretty early in the fight. Kahoon's going to go down.
Oh, Malthael is going to take it down. The Phoenix getting a lot of work done. Stukov saying, get away, Artanis. We don't want to deal with you right now.
I don't know if
But then
Ariel makes that.
Ariel's in trouble. Kerrigan. Oh, the stasis is. Oh, no. Gonna die.
Alright, so they get 3
Artanis,
kills. Artanis should die here, I think. He's going to try to buy
Nah,
time.
He might. He's probably going to be fine. He's going to just.
Yeah, if they're smart, they don't chase him. They just let him go.
No, they go keep on top.
Yeah, they're going for the keep top lane, which is what they need to get the pressure on the
They're going to
map.
lose bottom fort because I think there's a Guardian and some Hydralisk that actually did. There's enough to actually get rid of the bottom fort.
Yeah, but this is way more value up here.
Oh, the Sidrigosa for the push.
Yep.
Yeah, that keep is going down.
Can they core here? I think
It's
they have
possible. If they can get, they need a pick.
they need a pick. It needs to be on Mathael.
Oh,
or
there
Chromie.
goes Artanis. There's the pick. And
They-
then Chromie's in trouble.
If they get Chromie, they can end here.
Oh, yep, that's it.
Oh,
That's
there
it.
goes Joe. Cocoon on to. That's the end. That's GG.
Game.
House of Chez bringing it back from the one being down 1-0. They come back and take the win. Brax's holdout.
Man. And I come from behind because Elusive was leading most of that game.
I
One
know.
point was almost 3 levels up. Almost. It was only like 2 and a little bit. Man.
I know. So, congratulations.
You were saying Braxis is a very snowballing map, right?
It is very snowballing. I mean, it did snowball. I mean, literally one
But
zone
it went the
team
opposite
fight.
direction.
Yeah, they didn't fall too far behind, which was their plus. Yeah, that was a good game. Hold on, let's see if we can do the interview. I'll see if I can hit somebody up here. That is going to be Flash.
Incredibly good fight. Both teams. Congratulations. You guys did
Yes. So
You guys are pretty good.
congratulations to Chez. They are our Chair League Thursday Night Division 3 champions, guys. So give it up for them. We are going to have a post-game interview. While I'm waiting on them real quick, guys, just so you guys have the info, if you enjoyed the cast, I would appreciate if you give me a follow. It's up above. Big follow button. Click that. Yep.
Please don't judge Mega by his co-caster's technical issues.
Yeah, don't judge me by my stock. No, I love you, stock. But yeah, guys, so I appreciate having you all. Give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to give me a sub, I'm not going to complain, but not required at all. Usually what I tell people to do, if you got Amazon Prime, throw that sub around to smaller streamers, whether it's me or someone else. We all appreciate it, and it makes us feel good about the month. So throw it out there to me or someone else that's a small streamer. Use that free sub. No, it doesn't have to be mostly me. It could be any small streamer, preferably a Chair League streamer, because we want to support those guys.
Myself.
No, preferably a Chair League streamer. It does not have to be me.
Well, you don't want subs?
No, I do, but I don't. It's not all about me. It's about Chair League and about casting for this team.
Be selfish. This is your channel. They're watching.
I am not being selfish, Stock. That's just not me. I want Chair League supported as a whole. All of the casters give their time for free. We don't get anything. We don't get paid to do any of this. So if they want to rotate a sub around to multiple people, I totally want them to do that in support of their casters.
I feel like then you're whoring out your sub.
I'm pouring out my sub. Oh. All right, so let's hop over there. We're going to get a quick interview with these guys. Hey, guys, how y'all doing?
Hey, we're doing good.
Yeah, I say you should be doing great. You guys won.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations on the win. Bringing it back from the 1-0 deficit, which can be the hardest thing to do sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it can be tough sometimes. So I totally get that. You guys brought it back. So I didn't really prepare any questions. Usually I leave that to my co-caster, but I don't know if Stock was writing down any questions because he had PC issues. So
okay,
what are you talking about? Man, you think so little of me.
I think so little. Yeah, computer issues, man. It's
we only did well when Stock was there. I just want to say that.
I appreciate that. Maybe that should be a little suspicious, but we won't go there. So my first question, I got this first question though, the Portrait Synergy question. I just got to know what's going on, Mariners.
Yeah,
What about it?
I'm tilted.
I was never tilted. I bleh, because that's how Dahaka does with his tongue. So we've had that for like a good half a year now, where I do that.
it's just
It's this thing, okay.
I mean, it was
so
the color on the portrait was close, so I'll give you that at least. I'll give
Oh, you
that
mean
much.
the portrait thing?
Yeah.
It actually worked. My Vikings are level 50, and it actually worked in the first round where we got a respect ban for Vikings that I haven't played in a good year. So I always have kept that up because I love the Vikings. So I have terrible.
Okay, so mind games. That's
in a sample size of a good 50 games, it's worked once. Just keep that in mind.
Hey, that's like a 2% ratio. It works, man. That's a good
2% of the time. It works every time.
Hey, I teach math for a living. I appreciate the math there.
I gotta be able to do caster math, man. That's important. So yeah, well, how are you guys feeling coming out of game one? You guys lost game one. You're going into game two. What's the mentality there? Is it we just got out drafted? What are you guys feeling there?
I think. I mean, you guys will probably agree with me. I think we were a little too aggressive, and we got a little too ahead of ourselves because we were getting a couple picks in the beginning, and so we're like, okay, this shouldn't be that bad. And then we kind of realized we were getting too aggressive, and then we got a little uncoordinated with our combo too, because we were off sync with like Stukov's silence and Kerrigan's combo. And then they were able to pick us off. That Varian was wrecking us. Mm-hmm. So that was the reason for the Varian bans in the next two games.
Yeah, we realized that we beat ourselves in the first game. So like, if we just take a breath, we can take this.
Because your comp had like a lot of like zone, a lot of good siege potential, but then you guys were being the aggressor. I'm like, oh no, don't do that. No, it's bad.
Well, I think we were thinking more of, and you guys will probably agree with me on this one, like we were thinking more like, okay, they have the race comp, but we have the invade comp. So I think that was our mentality going into that first game.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. And I think if you guys would have, like you guys said, not be so aggressive and just work your way up, because when you got caught in those narrow corridors, Chromie got so much value.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
That hurt a lot.
So my question is, like, I know you guys prioritize Stukov, it looks like, a support. I mean, does the lack of cleanse, do you guys feel like you're like, yeah, whatever, we can deal without it? Or do you think in the future, dealing with Chromie, you're gonna want cleanse?
I think, well, we did our homework on them, and we knew they picked Chromie a lot. And I guess we just didn't, like, in our list of possibilities, that like didn't really cross our mind as like going to be an issue. But then we kind of realized it was, and then we were thinking they were going to do it the third game, and then we're like, no, they won't do it 2 times in a row, would they? And I guess they did, but it worked out in our favor.
In the third game, we also dove more to Chromie and focus, as you saw. Near the end game, I just was following her, so she couldn't stack us like that.
Okay, so my question is that why the picked?
Sorry, you're cutting out.
The Ultralisk pick.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. An Ultralisk pick.
Told you, Mega.
I was
like in that one fight, like,
you picked Ultralisk that game?
Yeah, it zoned the Chromie way out of the fight.
Yeah, my team's like, wait, you did what?
Yeah, stop.
I didn't even know you picked that.
I'm casting his stocks like the Ultralisk is chasing him. Like, Ultralisk. I'm like, the Zergway's over. And I look, I'm like, oh shit, took Ultralisk.
It nearly did kill her that one time. I did see that one time it nearly happened.
And that just meant that whole fight she wasn't like raining death down on my team. She was like worried about the Ultralisk.
Yep. Say what you will about Ultralisk, Mega, but in certain situations, if it's
I didn't say it was bad. I just said I don't usually get to. I don't hardly ever see it. It's not usually
whatever. I
choice.
heard the disdain dripping from your voice. Ultralisk? What is that?
How dare you?
That's the fun thing about mastering a character. Is like you get to when the right time is to pull out the alternate talents.
Exactly. So, all right. Well, I think I don't have any more questions. Stock, did you have any more questions?
So my question is, like, you guys seem to. I mean, do you guys are just like, this is the comp we want, this is what works? Because it seems like you guys had like the same comp, like, because it was a Stukov, Kael'thas, Kerrigan, because you like that combo. But then you said they banned out the Haka. So were you guys worried about that? Like, crap, we don't have the Haka, or did you already have Arthas set as kind of your own?
We kind of figured they were going to ban something, either a Nubarak or probably Dahaka. And then we always kind of had Arthas in our back pocket to complement that comp. I think, and we didn't really say this out loud, but maybe you guys can, agree or disagree. I feel like going into that game with a similar comp, game 3 that is, we kind of realized like, okay, we know what we did wrong in game 1, and they also have a similar comp to game 1. So let's fix the stuff we did wrong.
Yeah. Well, that makes it easy.
Yeah.
Because you guys didn't jump into except for like the first fight at the top where you went in 4v5. Other than that, most of the time you're like, oh crap, we're outnumbered. Let's just back up.
Right. Yeah, and that's what we realized. We're like, no, this is game 1 all over again. Let's take our time here.
Nice. It's good to see teams evolve, especially over the course of a 3-game series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it to win. So
I have a question for you casters.
Sure.
So we banned Cho'Gall twice. Like, I want to know like what you guys thought about that.
It's perfectly reasonable ban in my opinion.
It's a reasonable ban, but I think because of the way they had set up, because they were going to basically pick it. If you would have picked, do you guys play Greymane at all?
No.
I do. But
so that's no.
No, it's a no.
So what you can do is like, okay, they picked Ariel and they picked Johanna as a tank. So you guys had Stukov. You could have gone with like a Nubarak Greymane or something like that, because a Nubarak and a Greymane both work really well against Cho'Gall. And then what you do is that, they pick Cho'Gall, like, oh no. And then you're like, oh sweet, I guess we're picking Leoric and something else. And you have 3 counters to Cho'Gall. And you can still build then into like a Kael'thas or something else to do wave clear. So the Cho'Gall gets mitigated because he gets wrapped. Well, then it's a 3v5.
Yeah, we thought about that, obviously, but we kind of respected their Cho'Gall play and didn't want to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So did you
Especially
guys
since
know
they
they
banned
played
Vala, so they were out of options for traditional energy generators.
Respect ban.
Yeah, it was mostly respect ban. Like I said, we did our homework before we came in and knew they were big on Cho'Gall, and I think we kind of psych ourselves out in Team League because like sometimes we see like, okay, they're obviously going to pick Cho'Gall, so let's pick a bunch of counters, and sometimes we just don't do well against it, regardless of how many counters we have. So I think we're not experienced enough against Cho'Galls, so we just didn't want to take the risk.
Yeah, playing as Cho'Gall is a little different.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, the Cho'Gall ban, I think is totally reasonable there.
And I think if you guys if that's what you're comfortable with as a team and know what you are and know what you're doing, like then that's totally more than reasonable. So that's good job.
Right, and that was the Asmodan comp game too. Like that's our jam. We always run that, on that map, and like that's we're very comfortable. Yeah, we're very comfortable with that comp. So we just decided, let's not do anything crazy. Let's do it, deal with what we're used to.
When you guys play Ragnaros, do you normally use W build?
W build?
Meteor.
Which one's the? I have my keys mapped all differently. Which one?
Meteor build. W is Meteor normally, and most people would go with the hammer build, quote unquote, which is normally your Q.
Right, and that's the traditional rag build is the Q. But I guess for that comp, we're very poke based, and the Meteor build just sort of synergizes with that for like interrupting turn-ins. It's just. And because I don't want to go in there all by myself in melee, it just works better with that composition.
Yeah.
So I noticed that it's like the Joe would jump, and I was like, oh wait, that's a dunk followed by smash. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we never quite lined it up quite like that game, but ended up working out luckily.
Yeah.
But the rag was MVP, I thought, just getting into those molten cores.
Oh yeah, the molten core at the end. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Did
that's great.
Did you guys,
Yeah,
were you surprised by any of our builds or anything?
Builds are pretty spot on. The Meteor build caught me by surprise, but then I realized you have 4 melee characters. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So he's going to be the mage.
Yeah.
we're all focusing on getting Azzo's stacks and not even fight at all.
Yeah.
If they engage
they
us,
tried to engage on us so hard, and we just kept having to back off. But it worked out.
Well, yeah, because the Garrosh was doing some work, but the Johanna was a good pick there, I think.
I don't know how common this is, but all 3 games are coming from behind.
That is true.
Yeah. Because I was concerned because Braxis is very snowbally, of course.
Well, that's right. Actually, no, because in the first game, you guys were actually leading in the beginning.
Yeah, right. And that's where I think we kind of got overconfident and got in our own heads, and we're really aggressive when we shouldn't have been.
We were just very hyped up because it's the finals.
Yeah.
It's totally
understandable. Yeah, the last 2 games, you guys were like, we're behind. We don't 3 levels ahead. We'll win this game anyway.
Yep.
And I want to call
Flash
out
kept
Flash
saying
for
we've
saying
come back from worse.
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you caught our game last week, our Braxis holdout game, we won a 1% base raise. So we were thinking, we're saying that actually during that last game, we're like, nah, man, we won that game last week. We can definitely win this.
So you wanna make fun of my Vikings? 2% is bigger than 1%, sir.
Yes, exactly.
All right, guys. Well, it's been great to have a quick interview with you. You guys got any shout outs you want to give real quick?
Should we shout out to Chez, even though he's our captain who never played 1 game this season?
Oh, we can shout out to
Chez, most
we
definitely.
can shout out to Dice and for Acid.
Absolutely.
Right, for subbing in.
Shout out to the whole team for carrying the sandbag that is the Viking carrying Murky.
Shout out to the whole team. Good job, guys.
You always need one guy to be on all.
Definitely.
Shout out to my fiance.
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend.
Shout out to mine.
Give you some high miles.
I had a wife. That's right.
I guess we should shout out Chez for Carla's boyfriend.
Yeah, we're shouting out Chez because he said he'd buy us all dinner, right, Chez? You listening?
He's in Twitch chat, it looks like, so he is listening.
Awesome.
So, all right, guys. Well, great to have you all. Congratulations on the win. Jova, I know we'll get in contact with you about prizes and stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so
and
much.
hopefully we'll see you guys next season. I know there's plans for possible holiday tournament for Chair League. So anybody watching, keep your eyes out. That may be something coming. And some other cool changes coming to Chair League. So definitely stay tuned.
Awesome. Real excited.
All right.
Well, I
thanks,
have one
guys.
last question though. Are
Okay,
you guys
sorry.
going to stay in Division 3 or are you going to move to Division 2?
Probably Division 2.
Yeah, probably Division 2.
Moving up in the
Gotta
world.
move it on up.
Yeah, might as well, because like now we kind of know where we stand in this league. We want to, get better and play better teams. Not that we didn't play. Actually, we had some of the best games we've ever played this season.
Yeah.
From like literally every week was like a nail-biting thriller. So we played some extremely good teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you go to Division doesn't mean the teams get better. But
Right.
Just want to learn different things.
Okay, we're
right, exactly.
hopeful.
Yeah, exactly. We want to learn. We're a bunch of close friends that wanted to get better at this game, and that's exactly what we set out to do, and we did it. So now we want to get better and go into a different division.
Amen, brother. Amen.
So it's a good thing. All right, guys. You guys have a great night.
Thank you
as
too,
well.
Angie.
Be
I
well.
appreciate it.
Get that payday.
Yeah.
Make
All right, guys. I think stock will pop back down here. But thank you all for joining us tonight for this game. There are 2 sets of games starting right now on other channels. I'm not sure I think it's Nexus Commentaries and Gravesville have the cast. Chairleague.com is where you can sign up for Chair League. Hopefully we'll have another season soon. Possibly a holiday event, like I said just a few minutes ago. If you go to chairleague.com, go up to the top, there's a watch button, click on that. It will give you a list of all the games happening tonight. And then, like I said, stay tuned to the site right there. Thank you all for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you all in the future. Follow on Twitter below if you want to see when games will be coming up in the future now that Chair League's in the off season. And hopefully you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all in the Nexus. Stock, thanks for joining me. I appreciate having you.
2 out of 3 games or pseudo second game, whatever you want to call it.
3 out of 3 games. It's always a good thing, man. It's always a good thing. All right, guys. Well, everyone, we wish you all a great night and a wonderful, wonderful holiday break for Heroes. And we'll see you all in the Nexus.
Good night. I was like, what's going on?